In this video, we're going to be talking about how to start an LLC in the state of California, the necessary filings and documents you need to open a bank account, what to do if you're rejected, the state compliance that you have to take care of on a regular basis, and the tax election options that you have once you have filed. So we consider the necessary filings and documents what you need to open a bank account. So it is the state filing with the state of California. You file that with the state, the EIN, which you file with the IRS, and then you've got some homework you've got to do on your own, which is the operating agreement or the legal documents associated with the LLC, and that is called the operating agreement. So in the state of California, it is called the Articles of Organization. That is the filing you're going to get back from the state. The fee is $90. You file it online. The effective date is 90 days into the future. So it's October 15th and you want to start your business January 1st, you can actually set the start date up to 90 days in the future. The turnaround time is roughly 2 business days, but that can take longer. Let's say the flu goes through the state examiner's office or something else, it can take longer, so plan ahead. Name selection is standard. You can't be Amazon LLC in California. If someone else has the business name, you can't have that business name. You can't call yourself ABC Tile Incorporated as an LLC. So it's just some common sense stuff. Registered agent, you have to have a physical address in the state of California, not a P.O. box. It's got to be somewhere where a constable can come and deliver something to you by hand during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. This also provides some privacy. So if you don't want your customers having your home address, then you use a third-party registered agent service. So you use their address instead of your address. Better Legal provides this for you. The delivery of this is going to be via email. If rejected, you refile with the link that they provide. It is non-refundable. So if you start over, you're not going to get that money back. So you have to use the link provided in their rejection to refile since you've already paid. The statement of information is what your state compliance is called. You do it on a regular annual basis on the anniversary month of your filing, and that fee is going to be $20. That is not state taxes. This is just to manage the LLC with the state. And you can file up to 90 days ahead of time for your state compliance. After you get your California Articles of Organization approved, then you file the EIN with the IRS. The reason you wait is because if the state rejects you because of a name complication and you've already filed your EIN with the name you thought you were going to have and there's a discrepancy there, that's a problem. So you wait for the state filing and then you file your EIN. It is called an FEIN, a federal tax ID. It is basically the social security number for your business. The reason you get one of these is to pay taxes with the IRS. To open a bank account, a bank is going to require you give them the EIN. And then if you are a vendor for someone else, they are going to ask you for a W-9. If you do not want to put your social security number on that, you want to hide that, that's what you use your EIN for instead. You cannot carry this over from a sole proprietorship. Let's say you did business for years as sole proprietorship, and then you decide to start an LLC. Now, you cannot take that EIN that you previously had and carry it over. New business, new EIN. Finally, the legal documents. This is often overlooked. This is a major problem. This is the legal protection you have. So the state doesn't know who owns the business. So the legal documents determine who owns the business. It determines who the operators and the owners of the LLC are. And it defines the rules of the business. If 2 owners have a dispute, how does that dispute get handled? You might start off by yourself, but then someone invests or someone starts helping you with the business and now they're your partner. This is why you need to have this. Do not download one for free off the web. Get a lawyer to do it, or if you order through Better Legal, we provide that for you. Finally, after all that is done, you can elect to be an S Corp or a C Corp if you choose. The default status, so the IRS does not have a classification for LLC. They just don't. They never did. So they default you if you're by yourself as a sole proprietor. If it's 2 or more people, then as a partnership. If you want to be an S Corp or a C Corp, you have to make an actual election with the IRS. When can you do that? Well, You can do it up to 2 months and 15 days after your formation, or 2 months and 15 days every calendar year starting January 1st. So roughly January 1st to March 15th of every year, you can do this. Let's say you just file the LLC just to have it. You don't know when you're going to get started. You just default as a sole proprietor. But then a couple years later, you're making a lot of money. Your accountant says, hey, you should be an S Corp. You file that tax election between January 1st and March 15th of that year. And that is everything you need to know in order to form an LLC in the state of California. There's going to be more information in the description below, but hope you got a lot of information out of this.